All right, hey, what's going on, Freedomers? Okay, so I'm not an expert on this shit, but here's my personal opinion on Clubhouse in a few points. I got invited to Clubhouse by one of my clients. She's pretty dope, cool people, and here's what I would say. I would say club. If I had a Clubhouse 5 years ago, like when 2016, it have shifted everything for me. Because I'd have had a direct um I'd have had a direct line of communication outside of Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube where I could tap into an audio that's talking about how to make money online or whatever the topic is. And you didn't really have that. I'm not saying on Facebook you didn't have that, or Instagram, or you didn't have that, but most people don't really have that type of network that Clubhouse is pulling in. Like I was just in a club with in a clubhouse with Young M.A., Lil Mama, and a whole bunch of other rappers, right? And you wouldn't have access to that type of network on a regular basis. You wouldn't hear like Brother Ben X, right? He's not famous, but he's built a good platform, right? And to see him come from the bottom, really networking with some heavy hitters on Clubhouse, and him being a moderator of a room, just tells you the ability he's had to brand and build. You feel what I'm saying? So Clubhouse is for two types of people. Now I would say three because my OG put me on to some, and she was like, I would start with the third first. She said Clubhouse is for people. It will be a distraction for the main for the average person, and I don't really agree with that. If you use Clubhouse, that's why you have to be invited right now. That's what I love about being invited. If you were invited, that just shows you kind of somebody, or you have a good, decent network. What I would say, what I would say, is if you use Clubhouse correctly, you could actually get you a couple hundred clients. I'm not an expert, so this live is not gonna be long. But what I would say, because I almost booked a prospect, I almost booked a prospect call with a, or from somebody I saw on Clubhouse on Instagram. What I would say is that outside of that third one, these were two people. People who are used to giving a lot of value and are used to building their brand, and they are they are they're using Clubhouse as another outlet for their email list, for for to get new clientele, to build their audience. If you're somebody who's already used to giving out value, Clubhouse is just another platform to do that on. And you'll be the top dog as usual because you have an audience already, and you already are in a position where you can add a certain amount of value. Now, as for the second person, I would say is a person sort of like myself and lower, where we're looking to learn, we're looking to network, we're looking to like I don't like let me be transparent. I don't have nobody in my circle that I could look to for marketing advice. And I mean genuinely build. Not I gotta pay them. Like, we have a genuine relationship on, hey, what do you think is working? What do you think I should do? Without them feeling robbed, and, we have a genuine relationship. And Clubhouse gives you a position to listen to somebody who's made six figures in this specific industry, and you get to hear them out. Like, I see some six-figure, multi-million, seven-figure hitters on here, and they keep showing up on my phone. You didn't have that 5 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? So because you didn't have that 5 years ago, I think it's something you can take advantage of, just to be a fly on the wall. Let me tell you something. Yeah, like I said, it's for the philosophy of earlier. Just to be a fly on the wall for somebody who's made seven figures is an amazing shift in consciousness, because you don't, without Googling it, without YouTubing it, without Googling it or YouTube, or finding out their YouTube channel, imagine having direct connection with a six-figure earner in whatever you wanted to make. Like, let's say an e-commerce store, right? And you never made that before, but you get to ask Matty J, David Shantz, Brother Ben X, all these other people. Who have made some money. All these other hitters in these groups, who are like, I got on this clubhouse with this guy who's spending $30,000 a day and on ads. You can ask him, what do I need to start? How do I build? What do I do? Like, and you're in a place of confusion, and they really help you out, because you really in a lost place, and you come out of the darkness because he spent 5 minutes of a conversation with you in Clubhouse, and everything shifts. You hear 3 tools, and you turn into you make $1,000 of what they said. So I think Clubhouse is about tapping into the right frequency or the right group that can make you some money. And if you dead serious, you would go to 50 to 100 profiles a day, and you would follow, network, inbox, email, just like LinkedIn, but Clubhouse is a little bit more social. So if they're giving out the game, and like I was with Brother Ben X in one of his calls, and he was damn near trying to pitch somebody about who's running your social media. And that could be a $10,000 check plus. So it's all about how you network and how you use it. It's not a bad or good app. But if you're too arrogant to be like, oh, I don't need to build my network, or I'm good already, stay off of it. But if you just want to be a fly on the wall for certain ideas, you never know. And I say leave it like this. It's also what I call it, the one idea method. If you hear one idea that shifts everything, that free app is worth it.